Hey guys, it's Kimberzelik here in the shop, and it looks like I have kind of like a turtleneck on, huh? I got I made a purchase of, it's got to be a cheap tool. I don't know, the quality of it. I don't know anything about it. It's a Facemill. It has 4 carbide cutters on it. It appears to be about 2 inches in diameter. And I got a new block of aluminum that when I bought the milling machine originally, I went to Craig Tate's house and about an hour north of me. And then from there, we went on to the shop where we picked the machine up. And on the way back, we went to one of his favorite recycling centers. I mean, where there'll be, like a 55-gallon drum dumped out of brazed carbide cutters. I mean, he finds amazing things there. But on that day, I purchased a few blocks of aluminum just to have something to learn how to use the milling machine on. So, although right now I'm not prepared to turn the machine on, I will show you what I got here. And you've all seen it before, I'm sure. Let me get a little closer. Let go, let go. Hope that's not too close. I lost the picture. There we go. There's no indication, I don't think, of what size those inserts are. This up here
as the Israelites were making their way across the
has R8 FMB22.
Orders from God himself commanded them to construct the infamous Ark of the Covenant.
Let me mute this here if I can, possibly.
Numerous tablets engraved with the 10 Commandments from the Hebrew Bible that bleeds up.
There. Anyway, like I said, this says R8 FMB22. Now, FMB22 may very well be identifying those inserts. But I got it set up here on 0 to that surface. And planning on traveling right to left, which I believe is conventional milling. It's got quite a little dish in it here, a couple 10,000ths, probably from a saw cut. But the ends both look factory, so I just got them straight into the vise. And I think I'm going to use this to try to cut to a specific dimension. At least to get something square in parallel. So there's the new tool. And it looks like it looks to me like it'll be a lot of fun. I'm thinking 500,000th cuts, just plowing through that shit. Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna turn this off now. However long it is for me, it won't be long for you to see this cutter in action. So, stand by. Okay, not so fast on the new Facemill. I've been guilty of doing things and then coming back and showing you what I did instead of recording the process of what I did. So let me move a couple things here so I can get access. I have some. So I found the belts for the feed system. This bottom belt's pretty loose, and this other one's pretty taut, very taut, and they can be adjusted. Not singularly, but both together by moving this block in and out. I got the telescoping drive shaft attached. Oh, there goes part of the telescoping drive shaft. And it's all dark in there, isn't it? Oh, that light doesn't help at all. Let's down here. Pick this baby up. So I need to get in there and clean all this out. Maybe I'll do that now. Let me take this stuff out of here. And that should slide easier than that. So I'll pour down some degreaser or something in there, clean it up, and then re-grease. Okay. I'm thinking that, let's put that down there. I got this also. So it's obviously it's a mist deal. And you got a valve here. And then this will slide up and down on this rod. And then there's a connection point for your hose. So I have a feeling that a cool mist thing might be in my future. Let's see if any of these things are cleaners. Lithium grease. Penetrating lithium grease. I don't get that. Penetrating lithium grease, and I got a little bit of spray 9. That might be enough to clean that thing out. I'm thinking I might have to move my machine. Just so I can access the gearbox, because it mounts. I get some light on here. It mounts down there on that back corner. And that puts the gearbox, about right here. So, that's kind of, even with this thing, even with this heater pulled out of the way, it's tough to get back there. You're just kind of gonna snake around here. I'm thinking of bringing the machine out and then like centering it up pretty much on the available wall. So basically the head would be, almost in the middle of the room here. I don't know what it's called, this shaft that goes through the body here, comes out back there. That will ride underneath the shelf. And it'll bring the machine out to here probably. Maybe that access isn't as restrictive as I was thinking. Something to consider. Okay. We get back, we'll turn on some more light here. There we go. Well, I guess it's about time to try out this new cutter. I'm going to try this camera stand here. It's awful tight. It wants to go where it wants to go, If I can relieve that tension somehow or not. Okay, I'll look at that and bring you back. Okay, here we go with our new cutter. I think I left this on 0. I set this up yesterday. I just sprayed a little WD-40 on there. So let's zero this thing out. And we're going to raise the knee 25. And let's hit the power. Then start to feed. My hat off there. Handle in there. So that is doing 25 with no effort at all. Am I going to the edge or not? No, it's not cleaning up. Let's go back. Let's take it to 50. 5. I don't know where I started at now. We're going to call this 0 now. And there's 50. Well, that's really nice. Very smooth. We're not hitting anything, that's why it's so smooth. So let's take it back, slide it over, and get this high side. Okay. We'll lock the table. Get a little WD-40 on there. Now this is probably going to be closer to 50. Not really cutting anymore. Okay, let's go back, do another 50. Feel no transition. I'm going to unlock the table. 10, there's 30, there's 50. Picked up a handful of grease. Well, it's cutting always nothing. Did I go the right direction? Back the table on. Undo the table a little bit. Wander around here. Okay, here's 60 thousandths. So far it's technically been 160 thousandths and I'm still not cleaned up yet. But it leaves a wonderful, wonderful finish. I think we almost cleaned up that side. Yeah, almost. So let's do something crazy here, I guess. Okay, there's 60, there's 20, 40, 60, 80, there's 100 thousandths. We're going to try to climb all the way back up. Still haven't cleaned up those circles. We got a little bump there. So let's take it up another 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 thousandths. Okay, here's the other side, and I kind of messed my dial up, so I don't know where I'm at as far as how deep this cut is. I do know that this side is extremely high, so we're going to be doing a lot of missing, a lot of... We made it halfway, maybe. Down to nothing. So we're cutting to here. 150. That's going to clean it up. So I kind of noticed it gets pretty loud when part of the tool is not, when the tool is completely on the metal, there's a lot less noise. If there's too much hangover on the left or the right, it makes more noise than if you're just right on the line. But that's top and bottom. I guess we'd do some inspection. I guess I'm a little too close to you. Let me move this thing back here. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna deburr that, and we'll come back with some dial calibers or some calibers and check that for thickness. Okay, got that zeroed out. $80,000, I think. I'm gonna leave it there. That's going to clean it up. get that cleaned up, flipped over. Okay, this is 100 thousandths, give or take 10. Now, I'm not sure if I can stand this up and do this edge. Stand it up. It's probably not very good support. I'm going to give it a try.
Okay, I realize it's sketchy. I'm going to try 40 thousandths. That didn't quite clean it up. We'll try 20 thousandths. There's a spot right here it missed. And that's going to clean it up. One more end to do and we'll commence the measuring. Okay. Should be at 0 here. So we'll try 40 thousandths again. But easing into it very slowly. I think we're going to clean it up on this single pass. Maybe not. No, not quite. I'll show you what we've got here. So we'll try 20 thousandths. Probably won't do it, but keep the cuts light. Not quite. I'm going to do 10 thousandths. The wrong way. Okay, I have like the herringbone pattern here. And I've completely cleaned that surface up. That was a blast. There we go. Yeah, I've destroyed this place. Let me show you. I get the magnet to release. Yeah, I think I'll be picking up chips today. I guess that's what it's like to run a milling machine. Well, I know this is just a cheap ass cutter, but God, am I impressed. Now, granted, we're just cutting aluminum, and you know, I'm impressed. I'm impressed from the standpoint of I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I just removed a hell of a lot of material. And so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna probably clean the whole area up, get this thing deburred, and we'll come back and get some measurements on it. Okay, guys. Okay, it's about a half hour later, and we are clean. That was the biggest pile. So I did do one measurement here. And end to end, we'll sit down and do this a little better. End to end, I'm within 2 thousandths on all 4 corners. Here I have like the herringbone. I don't know if that means you're out of tram or you're in tram. Not so much on this side, a little bit here. Hard to focus on that thin stuff. It's just kind of relative. We're within a few thousandths. I don't know if I know how to read this thing. 2 800. I have to get a little closer to it. So this was a future project. This was a lathe project, making a cube on the lathe. And we will that'll be a future milling machine exercise for me. See if I can't make that thing equally square all the way around. Well, I know it's not now. I forget where I left it. This came out of the original plate, adapter plate. We used to stand our eggs up on the table at Waffle House, but we used a little pile of salt. Okay, we'll come back and do some measuring here. Okay, down and dirty. We're going to measure from here to here, from here to here, flip it over and do the same. So I'm counting on you to write all this down. I got 6 inches, 093. 6 inches, 083.
091, 094, 1.797, 1.809, 1.194, 1.810, 3.420, 3.420, 3.421, 3.419, 3.428. What happened there? 27, 20. Well, I think I hit all the dimensions. I actually find this no name to be a little more trustworthy than the Starrett. 791, 790, 805, 795, 807, 418, 428, 427, 429. 6089, 6092, 6091, 6088. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously made in China Starrett, I think. I don't know. Or it's a bootleg. All I know is when I compare this to micrometers, this is always closer to the micrometer reading than this. Okay, that was fun. I feel like that cutter that I bought at Facemill, I guess, is more indicative to what I believe milling is, and I was able to take 200 thousandths cuts without shaking all over the place. It's the first new piece of tooling that I own. Everything else has been in toolboxes for years. Although I do have some new old stock stuff. Yeah, God, what a mess. But yeah, I have a feeling that's the way it's supposed to go. So we'll do some we'll do some milling in steel with that same cutter later, and we'll see how that stacks up. Yeah, I think I paid like less than $30 for that cutter, you know. So, I can't imagine what it would be like to have like say a new Precision Matthews lathe or milling machine. One that is dialed in, you know, no compensating for error, machine wear. That would be amazing. Maybe someday. Okay, guys, like and subscribe. We've got a new subscriber. Please don't make me read his name. Martin Norbeck. And this next one is ASICVERIFY. H to verify. Let me see if I can get this. I'm not good at acronyms and that kind of stuff. But, you know, there's a list of a few of the recent subscribers, and I appreciate it, guys. I hate to admit that I'm wrapped up in that, you know, subscribe to my channel mentality, because it's not really why I'm here, but you kind of get pulled into that, I guess. I think as long as you check yourself now and then, it'll be all right. All right, guys. Till next time. I'll see you there. I'm not going to have to say the mighty Kondia Southbend. Yeah, nice. I got that Vice at an auction. Very, very happy with that. Let's say, who makes that? You'll see. It's a Magnum, made in the USA. I have set up kits, or a setup kit on my Amazon wish list, and a few other things, but that's for my children, so they can buy me something that I actually want for Christmas. Okay, there's the cutter. We had a ball. Seriously. All right, guys.